where do we begin?
Well, I just finished Halo 5 Guardians. I got it as a rental. Thank God I did not buy the damn game. You see what I'm showing you right now is one of the levels for the campaign. All I'm doing right now is reviewing the campaign. So the duration is actually a decent amount of time. I heard reports that some people said it was only 4 hours long. I was like, oh God, here we go. And it actually was longer than that. I think I spent about 7 days, about an hour or two each night. So probably, I don't know, 7 to 14 hours of playtime. I was actually quite happy with the length. I thought it was going to be way shorter because all the people were bitching about it. But it actually wasn't too bad. I do like the environment of Halo, the aesthetics. It's all very, it's very sci-fi. There has been sci-fi shooters in the past, but you know, Halo was always the forefront for this type of game to bring you crazy little aliens you can destroy, and usually are your enemies, and sometimes, you know, later in the stories, they're your friends. Last time I played a Halo game was Halo 3. I used to be really big into Halo 2, used to play it online. My cousin Brian, back in the day, way back when, he had Halo 1. I first played that at his grandpa's party, my grandpa's brother, and he had Halo 1 on Xbox with the fat controller, and I was just blown away. I was like, this game is amazing, I have to get an Xbox. So I ended up buying an Xbox, and I had Halo 2. In my opinion, Halo 2 is the best Halo. I played Halo 3, and it came out in 07, and it's supposed to be like this big spectacle. Halo 3 was very disappointing, in my opinion, because all people did was just jump high and jump high and jump high and jump high, and you unload a clip and unload a clip, and then you die. It's just very frustrating, and to me it was very disappointing. A lot of people liked it. I don't know, it wasn't that good enough of a franchise to keep an Xbox, so I ended up selling the 360. So I did not play Reach, ODST, whatever the hell it's called, and never played any of the top-down shooters either. So let's talk graphics. I mean, the graphics look pretty good. I mean, I guess I'm just so used to next-gen games that it's just, you know, they're pretty good. They're not, like, blowing me away. I guess I'm just used to it. They're supposed to be good-looking, and they are good-looking. So they're not that great, but they're not bad. That's how I felt like the story was for the longest time, this campaign, until I reached probably, like, 2/3 of the way through, and I gotta tell you, the story is bad. It's really illogical. I'm not going to spoil anything. The main villain is a dumb choice, but I guess, you know, where else can the story go and progress and then be different? The side villain is so annoying. You see him multiple times and you fight him multiple times. It does nothing. It's just like, I wanted to scream, when will this effing end? And when it does end, you're like, that's it? I just wasted a whole week on this game. It was very annoying. It was such a useless ending and a useless story. It felt like just like the first act of a movie where it just did absolutely nothing. It had no closure. It had lots of openness for a sequel. And I gotta tell you, the story has great premise. You play as this one dude, and then you play as 117, Master Chief, and then the storylines intertwine. One of them's chasing each other, and they're going after this object or person. And the story is okay, then it just kept on going on and on and on. It just kept dragging out. I'm just like, why the hell am I still playing this? I seriously wanted it, I'm not lying, I seriously wanted it to end. So pretty much those are the negatives. The positives, I mean, I guess I never played Halo in a while, but the new Gears of War style down system, so like this is the game essentially for the campaign. You go, there's like a buttload of people you gotta kill, mostly aliens. It's just a big group of them. You kill them, you go on to the next area, it's just a buttload, and then you just repeat. So I like to go in guns a-blazing. This is a fun game for that. You just go in, you just eat up shit, and then sometimes you get down. So the down system is a lot like Gears of War, where you get down and then you have to be revived by a teammate. Most of the time it works very well because your CPU teammates are actually kind of smart. I'd say probably 70% of the time. Sometimes they're stupid, they just like stand on ledges, or if you call them over, they're like way on the other side and you're kind of screwed. But it works well most of the time. And might as well get into your CPU teammates. They're serviceable. Most of the time they do a good job, but a lot of times they really don't. I do like the AI for the enemies. They're not always seeking you out and killing you. They almost are, but they're also, if you direct your CPU teammates to a certain location, the enemies will actually go attack them, and then you can attack the enemy. Perfect AI, in my opinion. What I want to say about the guns are, they're just meh. They're typical Halo. Sometimes you shoot an enemy and you unload like a full clip on them. They barely die, and then maybe a different gun, it takes like 2 bullets and they're dead. But that's Halo. It's really weird how running out of ammo, it happens quite a bit. I mean, it's realistic, but you know, you got to go around scavenging. And the scavenging part sucks because you can't just go around to the same exact gun you have. and just pick up the clip. You have to sometimes swap out the guns to get the new clip for some damn reason. It's just stupid. One little bit I didn't include here, you'll probably hear in the audio, with the little alien guys. They say a lot of funny stuff. I actually liked a little bit of humor there, which these little guys have been in the franchise for a long time. I'm glad they're still in it instead of just this dry run and shoot Halo game. Even though it's just like, this is 2015 and the first Halo was in like what, 2002? I don't know, but it's been a while and Microsoft is still trying to bank on the Halo name. My opinion, this is it's a good game. It's a crappy story. If you're a Halo fan, I mean, you probably already bought the damn game anyway, but if you're, you know, holding off for maybe like a Black Friday deal or something, you're probably gonna enjoy it. If you're not a Halo fan, the story might, you know, disappoint you. But if you have Xbox Live, the multiplayer apparently is fantastic, so you're probably gonna enjoy that. I'm glad that Halo 5 isn't too bad. Out of 10, what can I give the campaign? I don't know, a 6. I think it's worth the rental, at least at the beginning and the middle. Towards the end, I was getting kind of pissed. That's enough. Thanks, guys, for watching Halo 5 Guardians review. I'll catch you on the flip side. Don't know what to say because this is a video game. Rah, rah. I hear some grunts. Elevator